Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Loop Hero. You can tell by the loop that is Loop Hero. So we're partway through our first expedition before, after the tutorial, I guess I should say. And I think we're doing good? Question mark? We could back off for now. But I don't really see the need to. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of health, I guess. The important question is, can we make it around another time? It's actually a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Let's do one more. Let's do one more loop and see what happens. We're not fighting any vampires here, so we don't have to worry about them. We will fight some there, but that's fine. We have a goblin. Oh, there's a vampire. Never mind. Oh, the slime spawned in front of me when I wasn't looking. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Vampires drop decent loot, so I don't know if this is a bad thing. See? That's a better weapon, and that's a better shield. 11% vampirism? Sure. Go ahead and wear that. I don't know what stats are good and what stats bad. Vampirism seems pretty sweet though. What's this? The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thieves and precious owners, or previous owners. Gives a random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. Can't build adjacent to anything. Shouldn't I be able to put it? Can't build. Did I learn the wrong lesson? Is adjacency around the entire surrounding the whole thing? I don't know, because the math up here didn't really work out that way. I mean, we can try to plop it down and just build stuff around it, I guess. Like meadows. Oh, I should have put it down here, and I could have seen if the meadows, like, turn into something. Resource after placing anything. So if I put anything around it, I get 2 resources instead of 1, right? Or a resource at least. Well, I mean, let's test the theory, right? Might as well. Yeah, I got resources. So adjacency has to be surrounding the entire thing. I don't know. I don't know how the game works. Maybe I'm just bad at math. Anything's possible. In the world of Loop Hero, anything is possible. Just go ahead and dot these spider nests around. I'm sure there's probably other effects that they have, but what's this? Beacon? A worthless landmark in a world with no direction. Plus 40% move speed within its range. Plus 20% attack speed for all units. I don't know if I like that. If it was just 20% attack speed for me, I might be fine. I guess you could put it, like, somewhere where you're dealing with spiders and slimes that don't seem to attack very fast. I don't know. I don't know. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all you got. Show me what you got. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first, and then you can do anything you want. Goblins must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough, I guess. I don't have any valid objection here. Triple dot. Oh wait, I do have one. How about sword? I cast fist! Rage. Enrages after an ally dies. Goblins have souls, guys. Goblins do go to heaven. Ooh. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is not actually so bad, and that the world is trying to restore itself? Or that even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests? Like cockroaches? Just 12% attack speed. Let's try it. Why not? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what good stats are. Oh, because I had my mouse over it, it's not. There we go. Sorry, I was rubbing my eye. It's not a good habit. It's not good anything to get into. Go ahead and put another shield there. Spiders don't have souls. Spiders don't go to heaven. Why did the music change? It's a banger, though. No, I don't like any of those. That equipment. I'm probably going to back off after this and go back to camp. Cemetery, a place for the dead and for some of the living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. I mean, it seems right to put graveyards around the vampire place. It doesn't seem like a good idea, but, you know. I'm not going past it anyway, so who cares? Okay. That might be worth it, that extra HP. Magic Dent, no. I'm sure there's a world where flat damage bonuses are nice. It might even be this world. Who knows? I don't know, I just played the video game. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Now I'm gaining health every time I swing. Okay, do we want to try this math again? Plus 5 additional HP for every adjacent rock and mountain tile. Plus 2 HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So this doesn't... I don't think this counts as a mountain tile. Unless it does count as a mountain tile. I have no idea. So, plus 2 HP flat. And then I should get plus 5 additional HP for the mountain peak. So I should get 7 HP. Either 7 max HP or 9 max HP. Or 2. So I have 532. 535. So I got 3 HP. 33, 30. So... What? What? I don't understand. So I gained 3 HP when I should have gained 2 HP. And this doesn't count as adjacent to the mountain peak. But over here, this counts as adjacent to the treasury? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe adjacency just works differently with mountains and treasuries. I don't know why that would be the case, but look, I don't make the rules. I'm just bitter about it. So, this does seem like a good time to go back to camp. Although, I do have more HP now than I did. And I have this Oblivion in my back pocket. I have 2 Oblivions in my back pocket, actually. Do I want to try one more? At least against slimes, I'm gaining HP when I fight. But I have nothing else. I'm gonna go back. Yep. Retreat. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody! The boy has managed to return. Hey, I'm a boy. Good to know. Survivors? Does that mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is it still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left of the group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. With each day, new signs of presence of people that, as far as everybody here knows, has never been with us. It's like we forgot them. You forgot. Exactly. It's like people disappear every day and we instantly forget they even existed. Almost as if we forgot the place we came from. And our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. That is the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said that I managed to return? That means you remembered I was here. Yes, it's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire and a few sleeping bags here, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Oh, of course, I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Here's a few things that survived the cataclysm and didn't vanish away. Can't be forgotten. Take them. You might need them. Loot! Oh, I love loot! Delicious! So I can build more things now, right? Field kitchen. Very important place for anything, for any camp. If your noise isn't lying, there's some good food here. Plus 10% to the campfire's healing power unlocks the Blood Grove. Hands of the herbalist. Always remember how to mix dried potions and herbs. Potions heal 4% max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card. I can't build that yet anyway. Smithy. There's always work for a blacksmith, apocalypse or not. Let's let you start with the basic warrior's gear and unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp. Huh. I mean, I can only build one thing because I don't have any food, so just build a kitchen. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by the good cook is tastier. What? You were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions and some ham, and nothing special. Everything is very simple. But given me a few minutes, and everybody in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go on my expedition. Things. Okay. So there's different classes apparently. Chapter 1 is what we're on, obviously. Additional class stats, damage to all, yeah, makes sense. Plus 2% damage for each second of the fight, so that's, okay. Yeah, no advantages or disadvantages, has the high durability compared to other classes. What's this? Okay, so these are my cards. So it's kind of like has like a deck building mechanic. Okay. So what is a Blood Grove? A living forest preys on wounded occupants of the adjacent tiles. May spawn something dreadful from their remains. Can be placed near a forest adjacent to the road. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP. Sure, let's do it. increases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. I kind of like that. Beacon, no. Beacons are dumb. A worthless landmark is correct. I wonder what this is. What are these? Okay, so rocks and mountains are kind of their own same thing. Okay. Weird. Is this like the maximum and the minimum that you can have in the deck? I don't know. But whatever, let's roll with that. Why not? Let us begin. We'll get at least one more loop in before... That's a long loop. We'll get at least one more loop in before we end the video. Two of the exact sword. Same sword. Thank you. Can I have some armor, please? Gross. Hold on. Okay. Easy math. Mountains don't do anything. Plus 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. So this should do nothing for me, right? It does nothing for me. Cool. I forgot to put the groves in. I got a blood grove. So I can't place that at all. Makes sense. Well, screw it. Let's have some fun. We're gonna do that. We'll put this down there. Why not? We'll put a rock here for some actual real HP. And we'll go ahead and we'll plop a blood grove right here. I'm a little bit worried about the whole may spawn something dreadful, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. Just automatically killing enemies with less than 15% HP sounds like it's worth the risk. Might be wrong. I don't know. Armor mix. Oh, well, I don't have any armor on right now, so... Ooh, treasury. So, let's see. I think I want to put this here, because what I want to do, I want to put, like, a square of meadows here to see if it has, like, a 3x3 tile like the mountains do. But I also want to get some of that delicious, delicious treasure. A couple of brilliants, those are nice. So really, what you want to do is you want to set up something like that, where you have like a checkerboard pattern of rocks and mountains. Okay. Good to know. Do I really want to put a spider cocoon right next to my camp? Not particularly. We'll put it there. Wait, what's this? Blooming meadow. Flowers get a feel for the world and bloom with pleasant smells. Heals 3 HP at the start of each day. Okay, so it's a better meadow. What caused that? Was it the meadow? The meadow next to the treasury, next to the meadow? I don't know, but I kind of want to put a road lantern here. We'll put it, like, there, I guess? Why not? Battlefield. Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. So where would a good place for that be? Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. So it kind of makes me want to put it close to the start so that I can immediately get the chest. And then I'll just have to make sure that the only enemies that we fight around here are the slimes. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I want. Oh, that's a mimic. Mimics don't have souls, guys. They're not going to have it. Ooh, I'll take that spear, though. That did not turn into a blooming meadow. Oh, I want to see... what if I put it there? Okay, that did turn... Did it turn into a blooming meadow last time? I just didn't notice. Maybe if it's next to Vault, it turns into a blooming meadow? I don't know. Oh, we still have the Summerary too. Vampire Mansion we'll put in there. Don't. Sure, why not? It doesn't seem to have any kind of synergy with being next to the Vampire Mansion. That did build a mountain peak. So we're gonna have harpies spawning now. But I don't know how strong they are because I didn't fight one last time, so. Nope, not good enough. Oof, just got out of that forest before more rat wolves spawned. That could have been bad. I don't know how bad it would be, but it's fine. I'm enjoying the music. It's a bit 8-bitty for me, but hey, why not? Okay, that gave us a goblin camp. That's fine. Oh man, I love this spear. I was a little worried there for a second. I'm like, wait a second. So my inventory is full. Can I like, well, I can rearrange it, but I can't like drop it. Oh, I should have put that in the road manager. Okay, so any leftover loot falls off the table and gets turned into scrap metal. Okay. Got another vampire mansion. Somehow I feel like it's a really bad idea to have multiple vampire mansions next to each other. Let's just go ahead and put it... there. And we'll also pop a road lantern. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's a mimic again. Is it just always going to be a mimic? Is the test a lie? Max HP 359, vampirism 12%. Damage to all. I have a feeling that damage to all is going to be important at some point, but let's do this one instead because I like the vampirism. I wonder if I can have multiple mountain peaks. Oh, there it goes in rage. I don't hate it. I like the increase in damage. not a huge fan of the fact that it has no other abilities, but... Oh, why not? We have another Blood Grove. For some reason, I feel like it's a very bad idea to overlap Blood Groves. Let's do it. Alright, first encounter with the skeleton. No dialogue from the skeleton. Damage to all 5, 6. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I have to try putting Blooming Meadows. I don't know, is there any way to get more Blooming Meadows, or does it just have to be a Jade to a vault? I don't know the answer to that. But that should finish off the vault, so that's good. Nah. That's very similar to the goblin voice. No. What do you mean, no? You do want to save the world. You want to ask for help. The answer is no. How did you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there has just been emptiness instead of sky. But it does not stop us from seeing. You saving the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own ways of saving the world. That is why no one will ever join you. Ow, my voice. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. What does save the world mean to you? My progeny and my kin, for them to be strong and live. It's a part of the cycle of life and death. It is life itself. It is the world. I will kill you and feed your remains to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives does your blade give birth to by killing again and again? Only one. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. I don't want you or your children to die from starvation. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, harpies can have all the sky they want, and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. It is time to say goodbye. That really hurt my throat. I feel awful. Me too! By fixing one evil, I'm becoming a source of another. Oh no, not the Paladin's conundrum. There's no home for harpies except the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut from reality. The answer is, it's simple. If there was no food in the mountains, they would leave the mountains. And they would move somewhere with more food. What do we do with the meadows now? Oh, we were going... Oh, well, I hope that blooming meadow doesn't screw up my plans for a 3x3 square meadow. I don't really have another good spot for this guy, so... I guess we'll put it... there. Ooh, 3 rat wolves. Got another treasury. We'll just go ahead and we'll sit that there. And a rock. I got a rock. Yep. I really need a mountain tile to put right there. Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. more mountain. Another road lantern. Sure, we'll set it there. And then we'll also plop a cemetery. Plopping a cemetery next to a vampire mansion doesn't seem to do anything. But I wonder if maybe, I don't know, set multiple graveyards next to each other? It doesn't seem to have much of an effect. So this should just spawn a blooming meadow, right? Yeah. Okay. Like maybe if I put enough cemetery tiles next to, okay, well that didn't do anything. Maybe it spawned like a mausoleum or something spooky. Oh hey, it's not a mimic this time. What a novel concept. And you know what I'm gonna do with this blood grove, right? Nothing good. It's totally going to come back and bite me at some point. Go ahead and put. We'll put another one there. Because blooming meadows are my new favorite thing. At the very least, there's no real reason not to. I mean, I need to see if there's a big meadow, so I should probably do that too. It's level 5 armor. Not interested. Oh wow, ow. Skeletons hit hard. 36.5 damage. Also, skeletons have souls. Skeletons go to heaven. Who would have thought? I may have made a mistake putting down so many cemeteries, especially since they don't seem to do anything. Oh look, another blood grove. Just gonna plop it down there. I don't think they stack. I'm doing this entirely out of masochism desire. Where the heck am I gonna put down another vampire mansion? I mean, I guess I don't have to put it down. I can just hold on to it. If I put down 2 that seems like a really bad idea. But it might do something. I mean, this hasn't done anything to the grove. I haven't had like a super blood grove be built. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Does Oblivion progress the boss fight? No. It actually does the opposite. Okay, so that was pointless of me. Hey, I love pointlessness. So we'll pick this up next time. So until then, happy gaming.